Welcome, friends. Today, we're doing another live stream. Outrageous. That is right, my friends. I am back and I am Quack. And I am doing another live stream and I see that the aspect ratio is still completely cabbaged. What the fuck? Ugh. How are you? I am fantastic and doing really well. What is going on? I have got the chat set to the wrong thing there. We will see how long this stream lasts. Oh, that smells of shit. How are you all? Tonight is, as you know, poison night. So I am looking forward to poisoning myself. Oh. This is the opposite of open gate camera sensor. I don't know what that is. How are the people? Let's see. Who is here? Carl, Dahlia, Carlia, Christina, Dushan, Jeannie, Mitra, Franska, Often Licked, Delis. Hello, everybody. How are we? Tell me your scent of the day. As soon as I remember what mine is, I will tell you what. Oh, I'm wearing this. It's almost gone. It's almost gone, friends. It's almost gone. Look how little there is left. Very small amount. Should be about in the middle. Franska is wearing Iris de Fat Extract, Angeliki, and Salom. I'm still wearing Iris Pulsar from the review earlier, but constantly smelling Santal Blanc and Rive Gauche pour homme. Off the strip. Are you enjoying them? Carl Anderson is wearing Zuzu. Thanks, Mitra. Dushan says, I love Smalto pour homme, thanks to you. Welcome, Juan Herrera. Thank you, Dushan, for the super chat. Very kind. Juan Herrera is wearing Matcha 26. Justice Doe is wearing Tobacco Vanille. Jared Wilson says, Rich, when will you be purchasing the new $500, $600 Parfum de Marley? Well, that's a lot of super chats, friends. And even if I did get that amount, I wouldn't spend it on a fucking Parfum de Marley. Oof. My oldest says this is weird. Eau de Parfum says, Dushan, did you get yourself Sauvage EDP yet? Often Licked says, Santal Blanc smells so damn good. Sandalwood, fenugreek, jasmine, benzoin combination. Wow. It smells like it should cost a lot more than it did. Well, you should really send the person some more money, shouldn't you? Naughty. Naughty Often Licked with your bargains. I had some more listings taken down from Ebs today. 4, so I've only got 4 things left up for sale on eBay. eBay's being a front bum. We don't like that, Ebes, and your foolishness. What are these? That's Gris Clair. Gris Clair's very good, but it's... You know. Ooh! Let's see. Often licked is smelling this. Santal Blanc. Nay. It is my birthday this Saturday, Mitra, just so you know. Please call. Yes, the birthdays are starting soon, friends. My birthday is a week on Tuesday, at which point I will be 40. Great googly moogly. How did that happen? Mitch, do you plan on buying anything soon? No. No, I've got no plans to buy anything, mate. 40 is the new 30, says Christine. I've heard this a few times. I hope it's not the new 30, because my 30s have been absolute fucking pony. They've been shit as fuck. I have not enjoyed a single second of my 30s, to be perfectly honest. Often like says my tester has a thick stem that doesn't go all the way to the bottom. Weird. Why is it not going all the way to the bottom? It's kind of strange. Santal Blanc. Mine's got a thin tester that looks like it doesn't go all the way at the bottom, but actually does. Odd. I haven't worn this for a long time. It's very creamy. It's very creamy. Do you know, I found another bottle of Jus de Peau. Jus de Peau. If anybody would like a bottle of Jus de Peau, let me know. He will have the steak with the greens. It is creamy, but also dry and powdery. I don't like dry and powdery. Jus de Peau is bready, and also I was looking at Musc Ravageur posts on Basenote, and that stuff was so hyped in 2011, it's crazy. Knew what to hype back then, their taste was better overall than today. Well, the thing is that everything's been monetized now, so everybody was just going by what they smelled. It was a much smaller community then as well. I wasn't on the Basenotes and stuff like that. I didn't really get into the written side of things. I just kind of watched YouTube. It was an event when a video dropped. Now it's oftentimes it's a fucking hindrance. Like you're like, oh no, another video has dropped. Do I really have to watch it? With mine, yes you do. Yes you do. Herich, how do you know if an eBay seller is legit? Been looking into buying off it, but don't want to be scammed. It's a combination of a lot of things. You have to look at the pictures. The pictures have got to be real and taken by them. You have to know the product you're buying as well. So you can't just be like, oh, Wow. I've saw something I've heard's really good. I don't know anything about it, but I'm going to buy it anyway. Look at the feedback and make sure you inspect the item when you get it. You should be covered under the eBay agreement, really. Like, you've got rights, so you can send it back. But there's always an element of risk. Whoop. Please like the stream, friends. We have another super chat. I'll get to that. The Santal Blanc has a vanillic smell of a fresh oak cask, but it doesn't get too sweet with the benzoin or too balsamic. He's very good at balancing stuff like that. Christopher Sheldrake. There is no videos dropping today, mostly. Most reviewers left, says Spaced Out. Yeah, YouTube, you don't actually get many people reviewing perfumes or anything like that. It's because, I mean, to be fair, YouTube's dying. It's been absolutely fucking destroyed by TikTok. Most people are on TikTok, you know. YouTube is a dying platform, really. Christina's duck's birthday is coming. Cake. Thanks, Christina. That's very kind. I appreciate all super chats. You are very kind. Hello, Pat Lester. You are wearing Anteus. Tim Wilcox says, evening all. I was watching Rich's Meo Fushini review and then noticed you were live. It's true, I am. How are you doing? I think I will do a live on my birthday. Buying from eBay is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure and 50% pain. Oftenlicht says, the lavender in Rive Gauche is nice too. I am glad the citrus top is intact. My guess is this bottle is from 2005. Hey everyone, says Luis Gustavo. Hello. Wearing King Blue today. What's that? Dushan says, Christina will celebrate his birthday in a bar. Thanks, Dushan. That's very kind. Yay. Birthday stream. JJ says, fuck your friend Mitch and his birthday and his mom. That video will be dropping, I can confirm, on the 14th of October. Napoleon. Yes, it was Napoleon that said that. Correct. Or was it Genghis Khan? It was one of them. Hard to keep up. We appreciate that Fort Minor reference. King Blue is the amouage that's made from the same perfumer that did Parfums de Marly's Leighton. Oh no. I thought Rich would rap it. I don't understand that reference at all, friends. I don't understand that reference, not one bit. Please like the stream. Please like the stream, friends. Stream is most likable. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Test ride of Neroli Musk from Precious Liquids, says JJ. Influencer house, but I had to sample. Not bad. Got a Neroli Portofino feel, obviously. Lots of perfumes seem to be just rehashing old things these days. Nobody seems to be doing anything new, you know? I half appreciated the Quentin Biche fragrance, original one, Ganymede, because it was something different from all the other shite that was out there. It's just turned out that that fragrance itself was also shite. Oh, wow, that was... That's the tower lid fucking going round and round. Jesus. This stream is very demure and likeable indeed. Very demure. Very likeable. Dougie, how are you these days? Tell us everything. Well, I'm very tired. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to go on for today. I'm already flagging. I went to Leeds on Monday, and that has absolutely battered me. It's put us on my arse for the rest of the week, clearly. I'm very tired. I wish it wasn't so, but it is. Law Forlorn's really nice, isn't it? Yeah. So I am simply tired, Christina, but thanks for asking. I think this is the worst time to be into fragrances. Everything is reformulated and watered down, and all old bottles are going for crazy prices, from Serge to Goutal to Chanel and Dior. There is truth in that. It depends on your outlook, and it depends where you are. I'm pretty happy with my collection as it stands. Not looking to add anything silly, but not looking to... I've got stuff I want to sell, but it's mainly backups. So I'm not like so if I could sell 10 bottles tomorrow, there's pretty much nothing that you can see before you that would disappear, really. You know? Like, I look at my collection, I'm really happy with it, like. So that's good. I like that. But I do agree that it's not... There doesn't seem to be any sort of like cheeky little, secrets that people are like finding now. I need to wear this Bellamy Vetiver. It's very nice. Woody. I get a lot of woodiness from it. Dark woodiness. Spicy. Purr. I did watch your Ganymede impressions. You were fairly positive in the sense that it was your favourite of that style of fragrance. Well, it was... It's that... It's different. And in a lot of instances, that's enough, It's different. Like we need something different, Just because I didn't like it doesn't mean that it's total dog shit. It's just not something I would like. What did you do there? I feel like the nosy neighbour, says Christina. I went looking at things in Leeds, really. I just went there to go somewhere different, stretch my mind. I just wanted to go somewhere different, The traffic was non-existent. Utterly bizarre. And it was on a Monday. And I came back during rush hour and I basically travelled completely unimpeded. I just did what I wanted on the way home. It was mental. There was no one to stop us. Like, there was no traffic at all. Crazy. Did you go to Flannels in Leeds? No, I didn't go to Flannels in Leeds. I did not go to Flannels in Leeds. I didn't know there was one. There is one in Newcastle, though, so I could go there. I went and had a look. For some strange reason, there's a street in Leeds, right, that's just got... It's a street. It's just a street with just watch shops on both sides. There's a Vacheron Constant. I tried on a watch that costs £135,000. Do you want to know what the utterly bizarre thing... Obviously, I'm not going to buy it. I'm not buying a watch that's a tenth of that price. But I tried on this watch, right? It was a Vacheron Constantin. So 135 grand. And I was looking at it, right? And I was like, at a glance, you can't actually tell what the bloody time is. You can't actually tell what the time is at a glance. You can't just glance at it and go, oh yeah, it's like 8:30. It's like you've got to fucking decipher it, man. It's like the Turing machine, you know? It was mental. Oh, mate, there was all sorts going on with it often. Like, it was crazy. And then I was looking at another watch, which was actually really nice, called the Overseas. And I was like, oh, that's quite nice. That's just like a date and time. And I was like, oh, what's that? £25,000. I was like, well, aye, you mad bastard. Like, there's just no way. There's just no way. 25 grand, man. They were like, oh, this one's really popular and we can't usually... Because I told them it was my 40th soon. They were like, we don't usually have these to sell straight away, but since it's your 40th, you know, and since you're here and you're a nice bloke, they were like, you can just, like, we could probably sell you one today. And I was like, well, I bet you fucking could. Nay bother, mate. The only problem you've got there is that I couldn't pay for it today or any other fucking day, to be quite honest with you. If I had 25 grand, I wouldn't be spending on a fucking watch. Oh. I feel the same, Mitch. All you guys have the old, stronger bottles, and now the newbies are getting the reformulated of everything, sadly. Well, the thing is, you have to think about it. It's like Plato's Cave. If it's all you've ever experienced, then it means everything to you. So, it's not so bad, but I get what you're saying. Please like the stream, friends. Please like the stream, and feel free to send a super chat if you wish. Happy Surge season for those who celebrate, and I do celebrate. Hello, Tony Stark. I see people are pressing the little heart reaction button. That's cool as well, if you want to press that. You don't hate me because I'm fat, says American Pie Lights Out. I'm fat because you hate me. Yes, that's my excuse as well. Well said, mate. I'm going to remember that. I have a sample of Marc-Antoine Barrois and Salade. I need to test it, but it's not bad. The rhubarb goes sparkly, tart and vegetal. I thought the rhubarb in it was quite funky as well. Yeah, I still prefer rhubarb écarlate. Is it rhubarb écarlate by Hermès? That's a really good fragrance. He who quacks last, says Germs. Thank you, Germs. You are very kind. $5 US. He who quacks last, quacks loudest. Mitra simply sends money. Thank you, Mitra. 28 Canadian dollars. How kind. How kind from my twin sister. Mitra is getting ready to go on a mission. Where are we? Did you eat something tasty? What did I eat when I was in Manchester? I had a sandwich. I got a Greggs. Because Greggs is from the same part of the world I'm from, the northeast of England, and I went down there and saw a Greggs. I was like, it's a Greggs!
I was like, wow, that's amazing. So I had the Greggs. I had a cheese and a cheese salad sandwich. It was nice. Wow, Germs and Mitra coming in hot. Yes, that's right. Sending a great deal of money. Dushan sends more money. Thanks, Dushan. Cheers, Germs. Mitra-tastic, fantastica. Yeah, 135,000 quid. That's mint. That is a lot of mint. That is severely minted. Rich the Flannels in Leeds has the Girl on full range and the Cartier high-end line, among others. Fuck! Well, if I'd known that, I probably would have gone in and tried the Cartiers. But there's a Girl on boutique in Newcastle, like. So I can smell them there, but I would have smelled the Cartiers, definitely. Shit. Oh, good gracious me. Great googly moogly. Mitra's just spite super chatting, says Germs. Thank you, Germs, for your $2. Christina, you will sell the YouTube channel and buy it. I shall not. Mitra always has to one-up you. Was it skeleton in there? Was it a skeletonized overseas? No, that wasn't the 135 grand one. That was like more of a dress watch, but it had all sorts of bits going on the dial. It was crazy. Was it skeletonized? I don't think it was. Mitra throwing around that big Bodicea money, says JJ. Did you end up trying that small overseas I mentioned? Yes, I did. It might have been a little bit too small. They do a 37mm, but they're all blinged out. They're all like pink dials and they've got diamonds on and stuff. She was like, we don't do a blue one, a normal blue one. She was like, don't ask us because I don't know why. But I did try the small one. It was nice. Only for twin brother in command. Yes. To be confirmed. To be continued. He is selling the mansion. The trick is to just enjoy what you can smell nowadays. If you like what you're smelling, that's quite all right. That is the trick. Send a super chat before YouTube dies, says Christina. Hopefully YouTube doesn't die in the middle of the stream. Welcome to Man Cologne. Thank you very much for coming. Smash the heart to give Duck a heart on. A what on? A heart on? Welcome, Tony Stark. How is everyone, he says. 10 out of 10 quack. It was top quack. Strong performance. Demand Cologne says, nice collection of fragrances, friend. Thanks very much, man. I appreciate it. These are the things I am smelling today. I'm wearing this, the Smalto Pour Homme. It's fantastic. And look how little I have left. That is a well-worn bottle. It's taken a while to get through this one, though. And this is one of my most worn fragrances. This is what's making me think I need to sell my backups. Rich, just curious, why did you sell your Rive Gauche? And what is your favourite fougere? Favourite fougere is probably the signature line. No. Favourite fougere is probably the private blend Beau de Jour. It's so sharp, it's so mint, it's so crisp. It really is fantastic. And I sold my Rive Gauche because I thought it was bland. If you want the truth, I thought it was bland. I thought it was plain. It's good and it's nice. And if it was 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 quid, I'd have probably kept it. But someone gave us upwards of £200 for it. Which is like, I just didn't think it was that good. Like, and I wasn't wearing it. You know? Yay, welcome. Welcome, Saber Replay. Hello, Demand Cologne. Are you thinking of getting one of those Sultan Pashas? Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm wearing Eris Pudra and I smells good, says Mitra. You do smells good. I like Iris Poudre. I've got a vintage one, a pre-Estee Lauder version, and it's much cooler and less powdery, ironically, for a fragrance called Iris Poudre. It's quite a cool fragrance. Like a complication, maybe a perpetual calendar chronograph. Yeah, I think it was a perpetual calendar. It was complicated, absolutely no doubt about that. Iris Poudre smells royal, says Oftenlicht. Duchamp wants to get Iris Poudre. Welcome, Peter Kokorin. How are you? Excuse me. Gordon Albro, thank you for your super chat. It's $5. Cheers, Rich. Newcastle win. Yes. Thank God for that. It's been coming. I don't think Union Saint-Gilloise were that good, really, if I'm being honest. They were okay, but they weren't great. I think it will look great on TV, but no way for anyone who isn't wealthy to get a ticket. It's disgusting what they've done with the tickets. It's disgusting what they've done with the tickets. Fucking football is the working man's game. Football is for normal people, not fucking bros or fucking... It's not for the fucking... football's for everybody, to be fair, but it comes from this bottom-up working class, like, what's the word? It comes from this, what's it? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. But the ethics and the premise of the game and its culture and its roots are from like normal working people, and everybody should be able to access it without paying $6,000 for a fucking ticket. It's disgusting. Dynamic pricing needs to die. Dynamic pricing is a modern evil which should be quashed, quelled, suppressed, destroyed. It's absolutely fucking disgusting. Dynamic pricing for in any fucking arena, in music tickets, in fucking thing. Normal people are being priced out of shit, so all these fucking nepo babies and the fucking parents can pretend that they fucking care about each other by going to these live events and creating memories. Fuck off. I think it will look great on TV, but there's no way for anyone who isn't wealthy to get tickets. It's disgusting. I could rant about that for fucking weeks. A ticket should be affordable to everybody. And all these rich people create a shit atmosphere because they're too busy eating prawn sandwiches and filming the fucking thing. You know, they film it on their fucking phones. That does me tits in as well. You go to a concert and you film it on your phone the whole time. Just enjoy it, man. Fucking dickheads. But thank you, Jordan Albro. Am I excited for the World Cup? I'm a bit scared. I think a South American team could win it again because the heat's going to be fucking filthy. It's whoever doesn't expend the most energy in the fucking early rounds, like. Often, like, says, are you going to go all out for the last wear of that smalter one day, like 30 plus sprays? I must have put about 15 or 20 on today, man. Absolute nightmare. Often, like, do you have a bottle of Smalto pour on? It's really good. Not yet. It is very good. I want to get Charles of the Ritz core offers if anyone's interested, says Deep Dab Wave. I've got one. I'm looking at it, but you can't have it. Sorry, mate. Travis Haslett says, no shops here in the States carry Surgery Tons. They've pulled out. I'm getting a 4 mil for 20 on eBay. No, that's good. They've got them little... Is that the little mini things that they do? They're class. I agree that Rive Gauche pour aroma is not groundbreaking, just high quality, well balanced, aromatic. Woody Fougere, the most interesting part, is the star anise in the top, which gives a cooling effect. This has got star anise in it. Smalto pour aroma has got a really good star anise in it. It's really good. I think Smalto pour aroma is considerably better than Rive Gauche. And one of the reasons is it's got this smoky black Italian leather worn-in biker jacket oak moss sort of thing. Oh, it's absolutely stunning. It's a brilliant fragrance. Of L'Orphelin, any opinions on that one? Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's a good fragrance, this. It's a good fragrance. It's got a little bit of coolness. It's kind of like this. It's, how can I put it? It's got like heat, but it's also got something being applied to said heat to cool it down. Does that make sense? So it's got the duality thing going on. I think there's a jasmine about there. Better than any other work Mr. Cavalier has done for LV. Still considerably better. Considerably better. Crazy that Luton stopped selling in the US. I mean, I know what we'll do. We'll just pull out of the world's largest market. Fantastic. They mustn't have been selling enough to make it worthwhile, because they did it quite a while ago, but it was when Shiseido took over. But they're a Japanese company, and the Japanese companies are really weird the way that they distribute their stuff. Nintendo, the way Nintendo behave, like, you've got to be really careful if you stream their product online, because they'll strike your channel. You know, if like you stream like Mario Kart or some shit like that, they just don't, like, the sharing of that sort of thing, it just doesn't fit in with their culture, seemingly. It could just be a Nintendo thing. I don't know. Mitra, eye smells good. Eugene, you thief. Travis Hart is wearing Basil Womo. Good fragrance. Good fragrance. I hate that expression, making memories. Yeah, that can fuck off. Ninoslav Uliesa says, scent of the night is Bulgarian Man in Black Rain Essence. It's going to rain here tomorrow, I can tell you. We're getting the arse end of that hurricane that was off the coast of America the other day. And that was, it's Hurricane Humbert or Hurricane Humberto, and we're getting it as Storm Amy. That is a microcosm of the difference between America and Britain right there. They've got Hurricane Humberto, and we've got Storm Amy. It's just going to rain. That's what's going to happen, friends. It's going to rain. Often like says, Travis, love orphelin. It has an interesting aldehydic lavender geranium thing, but with surge spices, hints of cold mineralic incense, and patchouli, earthy patchouli. I need a backup bottle. Have I got a backup bottle? Possibly. Patel Philippe. How you doing? It is nice to see. I received a fantastic 4 number 1 today. I create a shit atmosphere. I filmed reading it, spilling caviar and curry all over. Imagine if you could get a caviar curry. Jesus. Should be a thing, that. Wearing Dracar Noir. Oh. The most offensive part of that is that you were wearing Dracar Noir, to be fair. That's the most outrageous part. Dear Lord, the fantastic 4 number 1 would have cost a fortune. Patel's into his comic books. Big comic book collector. There's a big scene for it. Oh. I don't know if you saw, there was a video on the Penguin Z0 where he was contacted by a guy selling magic cards. Really famous playing cards from like 40 years ago or some mad shit like that, right? And this guy's dad had died, or the woman's dad had died, and they were a couple. And he had collected these cards and basically hardly ever used them, right? And they were going for like, he got them graded properly by one of the top graders in the entire world. And the guys came from Australia and they brought the cards with them. And they were selling for like 30 grand. I was like, what? But that's everything. That is something the internet has done. It has exploded these things like comic books, like collector cards, things that were always quite collectible anyway. But the internet's made it much more all over the world. So like you've got people in Canada and in France and in China and in Australia and Japan and fucking Kazakhstan and out of fucking Mongolia, right? Who can all, if they're brought together by something that they love, then one of them will be like, oh, I've got this. I think one of the cards was something called a Black Lotus, right? And they were like, oh my God, this is like one of the most outrageous cards. You can never find it. And when you do, it's always in shit condition. And this guy had one and it was basically one of the best condition cards they'd ever seen. And like, they just nerd out together. And it's stuff like that because people who are like really into stuff like that, they want to be with other people who are really into stuff like that. The internet's really often licked nose. I should have known you'd know. So it's like, yeah, some of the Pokemon cards, comic books, like you were saying, comic books go for fucking absolutely crazy money because loads of people are into it. You calling me a nerd? Yes. The nerd. You are the nerd. Thank you for Nick Voltemada, by the way. What a player. Great googly moogly. What an obscenely good football player he is. Ninoslav Uglieza says, and finally I have got Dior Homme 2005 and Lidge 2005. And yeah, Lidge is better. Outrageous. I almost got disappointed with the Dior. It is kind of bitter in the opening and then the iris kicks in. Yeah, Patel is a common name or surname in Canada. French part? Patel is Indian. Yes, Patel is Indian. Evening. Scent of the day is Bell Arm. Ah, I've got my Bell Arm here. Up here it sits. There it is. Still no word on when Eugene's going to release his new perfume. I think the old tariffs have shat all over him, to be fair. Like, that's what seems to be the case. Like I say, it's like everybody's been denied fucking access to the fucking world's market. Like, it's not ideal. Dior shouldn't be bitter in the opening. It may have turned, says Franska. I want a Smalto pour homme, but God, it's hard to find. Are you in the UK? Bitter, not literally bitter, says Ninoslav. Love. LV Nuit de Feu is amazing. I should get a decant now. I'm not a fan. Well, no, I think it's probably one of the better ones, but to me, it's the colour of Cherenkov radiation, and it's the smell of weirdly sweet incense. There's something a little bit unnatural, unholy about it, you know? Please like the stream, friends. Please like the stream. Is L'Orphelin very powdery? No, I don't get powdery from it. I wouldn't say powdery. There's something a little bit spacious about it, expansive, but I wouldn't say powdery. You know? When I think powdery, I think of chalk dust between my teeth. It is on the dry side. It is a little bit dry. Is it zingy? No. Scent of the day is zing, says Germs. Zing. Richie, like Christian Tumult pour homme. I've got it. It's nice. It is nice. It's good. Don't overpay for it. Don't overpay for that shit. That shit's fucking... You can see some seriously priced bottles of that stuff. It's crazy work. Like, that perfume was 10, 20, 30 quid back in the day, man. Fucking hell. It's not a £300 fragrance at all. Think pencil shavings and blackcurrant. Or blackberry, one of the two. First edition Black Lotus in mint condition is a mid 5-figure card. Yeah, like I don't know if you've seen that video, but if you go on the Penguins channel, Penguins 0, if you go on that channel, you will see Moist Critical. Check how much some Pokemon's got. Yes, hit the like, homie. Good thing we have over 2,000 between two of my kids. Great googly moogly. Favorite and most hated bottle shape in Fragcom. Favorite bottle shape. Do you know, I'm thinking about doing a video on that. I actually really, really hate the Prodoramba pour-on bottles because they're a fucking pig to spray if you're right-handed. You've got to turn the bottle the wrong way around to spray it properly. Square bottles with sharp edges like Encre Noir, they're a pig. I hate them. Favorite bottle shape could be Féminité du Bois by Shiseido. Dior Privé. The Dior Privés are incredible to hold. If you're talking about, I mean, Gucci Guilty, the Gucci Guilty line, them bottles are incredible to hold. Fahrenheit, they're amazing to hold. But if you're talking about what to look at, I mean, these Serge Lutens are absolutely beautiful. They're just very elegant. Just the proportions. We got held 2-2 by Monaco last night. A late not penalty at all cleared and then taken by Eric Dyer. Yes, that's right. Spurs hexing City even abroad. Favourite bottle design, Encre Noir Extreme, most hated Angel Mugler, says Travis. Ovenlick says, I smelled Passage d'Enfer recently and it had some dry darkness, but then an almost soapy, musky lily comes in. Something mysteriously clean within a land of smoke. It's a mystical scent. I don't know that I've smelled that one. Rich surely loves that full choke bottle. He surely doesn't. Fucking hell, I sold that shit with extreme prejudice. It's a fucking 7-8 inch cock and balls, man. Stavros, welcome. How are you? Have you tried La Tessa by Mas Milano? Yes, I thought it was quite average. People really rave about that perfume. I thought it was really average. I thought it was just an iris. We still need another top 5 with Eugene. Maybe tomorrow, brother. I wouldn't have thought tomorrow, but in future, yeah. Celine bottles are by far my favourite. Easily, says Spaced Out. Vintage L'artisan bottles are top with Serge close second. Says Germs. The best shape is the one most similar to the Willy, basically, says Carl. Fragrance Collector Vintage. Hi, Rich. Hi. Welcome, Jonathan. They can get that big, says James. Has anyone else here tried Eldo Afternoon of a Fawn? I'm wondering how it is. I love the note list, says Spaced Out. Where am I? Welcome, Eugene. Sorry, I'm just replying to my friend. Top 5, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Where is Eugene is wearing Habby Rouge. Fragrance Collector Vintage says, I ran out of buying fragrance. My last one was Creed Spice and Woods. I got desperate feeling the need to buy. I am about to have almost every Creed now. Mostly I'm trying to find the non-shill colognes. Everybody's trying to find non-shill colognes. Fucking hell, there's not many non-shill colognes left. Get into Comme des Garçons if you can. Comme des Garçons is a great house, great perfumes, lots of different weird things, you know? Lots of different fucking outrageous perfumes. Don't buy what people are talking about on the internet. If the presentation is too slick, then it's probably because they're trying to sell you something. And it's because they're making money off it. You know? The Tessa is beautiful, not average at all, says Tim. I don't know, I just thought, meh. It's like that Monte Cristo. I thought that Monte Cristo was really nice, but I could not shake the feeling that the smoke note was the exact same smoke note that was in Monadioreo's Queer. I would have bought Monte Cristo if it wasn't for that. I might buy a vintage bottle of Hemingway to back up the one I've got at the minute. It's fucking beautiful. I've taken it out of the autumn and winter rotation. It's too clean. It's too fresh. It's too bright. We need a Philosopher's Walk stream with Rich and Eugene upon release, says Carl. Yes. A bee ruse. A bee's ruse. I wouldn't like the bees fucking conspiring against. Well, fucking hell. Can you imagine? Conspiracy bees. Afternoon of a Fawn was on my wish list to try. Rienne was one that I was hoping would be smoky, but reminded me of Chanel No. 5 sprayed onto a suede leather jacket. Welcome Stéphane Noel. He is wearing Le Lion. Absolutely amazing. I have 2 bottles. It's brilliant spicy leather shooter with Immortelle Rose Heart and a resinous base, says often like. Lilith is here. I need the jeu de peau for Karen. Well, I'm not sure that any goods are allowed into the United States at the minute, but if you want to come and get it, I'll fight you for it. To the death. Never tried any Aldo, but that one looks interesting. Rienne's outrageous. Fucking throw it. Fucking throw yourself, midget. I bought Monte Cristo and I haven't been able to wear it because of the cumin. Unless I get used to it, it's going to be a big fail buy. Did you blind buy it? Oh no, cumin's an absolute no-go for me. Fragrance Collector Vintage says, if someone does try selling me a cologne and I see multiple that have the certain cologne on YouTube, I'm throwing that motherfucker out. I did to Dior Elixir. I like seeing many had it set out the fucking window. Yeah, you've got to find your own taste. You know, or find a channel or find people who have similar taste to you, or that you think the stuff they're smelling is interesting. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. That is a dry mouth I have. Travis says, in tiny doses, I don't dislike Secretions Magnifique. To do a tiny dab on the rest is just right amount. Reminds me of rose and broken cilantro stems. I hesitate to blind buy Serge Luton Araby. Who backed me to do so? Not I sold mine. It was too sweet. Too sweet. I did blind buy that because it was €50 for 35ml. Fight him for Dior Homme Cologne, bring it back, and then I'll fight you for it. That's assuming she wins. And that's still €50 down the drain if I don't wear it. Sell it. Rich, you need a bottle of Comme des Garçons Black. That is such a rich fragrance if ever there was one. Heightened testes? No thanks. No thanks. Lily, betraying her strategy for when we have a fight. She's looking to heighten my testes. Fragrance Collector Vintage says, I found Sebastian's channel. He had birchwood fragrances. I'm like, all right, I like that smell. So there was a fragrance that I didn't know about. Welcome, Costa Gaic. Scent of the day is 34 Boulevard Saint-Germain ADT and New York Intense. How both? What's your take on Balenciaga Portos? Sold me bottle to Ramsey, and a friend took it over and sent it to him very kindly. Very kindly. And what did I do? I sold my bottle. I just thought I preferred Koros, like big layering combo. 34 Saint Germain ADT in New York Intense. That would be a lot of layering of fragrance. Hello, Kelly Lyons. How are you? I saw your video. Are you doing okay? You had surgery the other day. I hope you're all right, mate. How are those Vicodin treating you? I have a mini of Portos, and that's enough for me, says Germs. Yeah. Ramsey's a huge fan, though. He was a big fan. The cumin in 2-19-20, the Origin ADP, has just the right amount combined with a photorealistic cedar. Also, it has black pepper, tea, cardamom. Fantastic fragrance. Have you ever smelled Persian Saffron by Ermenegildo Zegna? Woof! That has a cumin note in it. Goodness me. I think I gave that to Richie G. I really loved the saffron note in it. I really hated the the cumin note in it. Cumin in food's lovely. Cumin to smell like is foul. Paroli has arrived, it's true. I am good, still high. Good stuff. I've been testing Shalimar Lessons from just 2 sprays in John Lewis at 10 a.m. It's still going, huge vanilla. Late on it comes close to Habit Rouge, though. Just don't like that note. No. Not at the same time, during the day. I've got you. Okay, one after the other. Have you, Eugene? Anyone tried the new Balenciagas, says Eugene. Not me. I'm going to be honest, I'm probably not going to bother. Persley has made a video the other day on the line, says Spaced Out. I tried Le D, which was a pleasant iris violet. The incense, which is just all the Banham oil, but I think it's, which is all right. And 24/7, which smells a bit like cheap sandalwood and vanilla. Somebody was saying, ooh, maybe they'll do Paul Homme. I was like, no, they won't. No, they won't. They just won't. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. Just not bringing Paul Homme back at all. It's an utterly outrageous fragrance, a totally unique one-off fragrance, which was right place, wrong time. Did you ever make it to the city exclusives, says Lily? Me? No. Fragrance Collector Vintage says, hey Rich, how would you feel if some rich person bought up all the Balenciaga Who would do such a thing? Bought up all the Balenciaga Pour Homme. How much left are there out there? I thought about that recently, and they're hard to find, I think. Yeah. Yeah, they are hard to find. It's funny that. I don't know how I would feel if somebody did that. That would be terrible. Does anyone else realise Carter Declaration Parfum smells identically to Bentley by? I don't realise that. Haven't tried them yet, Lilith, says Eugene. Floral Brofen. Those Balenciaga bottles kind of look like vintage Chanel's. They kind of look like vintage Balenciagas, to be fair. Where Dicks? Le Dicks. I tried the new Balenciaga Crystal Ball. Oud and Amberwood's disaster. Well, the old one was just benzoine. Benzoine and vanilla. They've shat all over Gerard Anthony, you know. I must admit, I didn't really care for that fragrance. I didn't really care for the vintage one. Scent of the Day Eau de Lavant by Creature May. John, how do you like it, bro? Fuck me, this Sandalwood Blanc is outrageously good. I need to wear this sometime soon. Lily says Richard's birthday is in 12 days. Ooh. Paroli cheers, everyone. Evening Mosso. Callie says, what a coinky-dink. My convalescent scent of the day of the week is Serge Lutton's Ambre Sultan. Going to town, spraying 10 sprays. I smell delicious. You certainly do. You certainly do. One of the great fragrances of all time. Where are you? That's not it. Where is it? There it is. It's up there. Oh, excuse me, whilst I itch my boob. I think to piss off the shills, I'll buy the $8,000 cologne with Dior and whatever they mixed it with. I don't know what that is. The $8,000 Dior. Dior hasn't produced anything worth $8,000, maybe ever, but certainly not recently. I didn't care what anyone says. I love Cristobal. Says Jonathan. I just thought it was a bit... Company just announced the date for our Christmas party. What frags are your perfect choices for a black tie evening event, says Mark Sampson. Antaeus. Egoist. Eau Sauvage Parfum. To be fair, they're not my top three. They're just three. But you can wear any of those three and smell better than most people who are going to be there. Unless they're wearing something else that's equally outrageous, which they won't be. Oh yeah, scent of the day, vintage musk ravageur. It's kind of sweaty. There's more of a growl. I think there's a clove. No. Vintage musk ravageur is one of the cleanest fragrances ever made. It is simply you that is sweaty. You certainly have a growl. And you have cloven hooves, for you are a demon. I also love the OG Crystal Ball, says Carl. Often liked as wearing the night. No, you cannot wear the night. You cannot wear the night to a black tie event. Unless it's a farmer's black tie event. And then you will be okay. 30 sprays today, I hope, says Dahlia. To Orphan Licked, who was wearing the night. Carl says, I would like to try the new Balenciaga. No comment after Persila's impression of it. Oh, did he say they were really good? What would be your top three? Fuck knows, mate. I haven't got a clue, like. I don't really do top 10s or top 3s or top 5s. I'd just wear something that smelled expensive. Probably something like Jubilation 25. But then I'd worry that somebody else smelled that way. Do you know, I've just remembered I've got fucking loads of bottles of water in the car. Shit. Oh no, a demon among us. There is. 30 sprays, you hussy. You majestic creature, says Kelly. No comment is the name of one of them. Is that because the fucking person in charge of the brand should go to jail for that marketing campaign? Personally said one of them smelled like a biche. Oh no, not like a biche. I kind of like the Balenciaga Coffre. I haven't seen the Coffre. James, have you tried Eau de Lavant? Eau de Lavant. Please like the stream, friends. Please like the stream. I wish Agua Brava had an EDT version. I've had farts that lingered for longer, says Travis. Do you know, I'm sure I've got an EDT version. I'm sure I have. It's really nice, though. Do an impression video on them, Lily. I would do awful things for that jus de pot, like going to England. I am actually selling a bottle of jus de pot. Not this particular one. I've got another one. Turns out I had 3 bottles of jus de pot. Didn't know I had 3 bottles. Turns out I do. Santal Blanc. I'm getting a little bit shampoo from it. Shampoo. Gris Clair. Not sure I'm a fan of it. Oh no. Not sure I'm a fan of this Gris Clair. It's rainy here. It's pissing down here. What do I want to do? Put the Gris Clair. I think I'm going to sell that Gris Clair. It's very odd. No, I sold one, Karen. I sold one of my jus de pots. I sold a jus de pot. 5 o'clock. Oh, oh. Might rank me seriously tall. Don't know. I have no way to receive it. Oh no. Time for your trip to England, Dahlia, says Christina. It's a little strange, but I dig Giza Shrew stuff. Make that 2 bottles. Well, I have only got 2 left, because I did sell one, but I have got 2 left, don't worry. Gris Clair rules in spring, says James. I heard a rumour that Trump wears a Ventus. What a basic bitch, says Travis. I think I'll set up a forwarding mail address to buy from Rich and ship it to my country. I trust Rich at this point instead of regular eBay people. You are welcome to buy my vintage Derby, of which I am selling a 200ml. Are you enjoying the Bellamy Vetimet? Yes, I'm currently just getting used to it, absorbing it into the collection, but I tend to do this with new purchases. I like Duck's interpretation of our comments, says Christina. Chris Garancita is looking to book her flight. She's looking to book her fight. That's Lily. Looks barely sprayed. Yeah, I've not really sprayed it very much, to be honest. I've only sprayed it a couple of times. Friends, I must dehydrate. I'll be back. Oh. Why is everything so sore? Oof. Welcome, friends. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go on. I stood up there and that hurt. Oh, and I need to get these things out the car as well. Shit. It is all shit. Everything is shit. Okay, let's see what the commenters say. I bought 50ml I bought 50ml of masculine 2 black from the House of Bourgeois, says Duchamp. Was that expensive? Book a fight. He never reads mine the right way, says Lily. Put on the glasses. I need to take my glasses out of the car, actually. I love my Iquitos from Podgoli. Iquitos is a fucking wonderful fragrance. I think Jonathan said he'd sprayed it today. Oh! Dushan has sent a super chat. Thank you, Dushan. Very kind. Dahlia, bring me back his your home cologne when you go. Thanks. Welcome, Shannon Murray. How are you? Sorry, I've just been to the bathroom. I hope you are doing fantastic and really well, Shannon. Neil Flatman. Hello, Matt. I'm mid-chemo treatment and it's messed around with my sense of smell. Except Hotel Costes. Red, Olivia Giacobetti. Arrived today and still smells as amazing as ever. Well, I hope your chemo's going as well as possible, mate. I'm about to take a chemo medicine tonight, but it's not chemotherapy doses, so I don't even pretend to know what that must be like, because methotrexate, even at fucking low doses, is foul. So, I hope everything goes as well as it possibly can, like. It's messed around with your sense of smell. That's a re-kick in the tits as well, isn't it? Jesus. I don't think I've ever heard of Hotel Costes. Hotel Costes. Giacobetti. Olivia Giacobetti made this. Hiris. I wonder if it's just Olivia Giacobetti fragrances you can smell. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. You need to look it up and get some, says Neil Flatman. Maybe I do. Carl says, when is the next steroid injection? Hopefully not for a very long time. It's not steroid I'm injecting on Monday. It is ixekizumab, which is a biologic medication designed to quell my immune system's thirst for destroying my life. So instead of taking it every 4 weeks, I've decided to take it on the first Monday of every month, because that will help me remember it a lot better. It may work stronger or better if I take it every 4 weeks, but I'll forget and I'll mess it up like so. I missed out this one by 2 days. So on Monday, I will be taking my ixekizumab, and I shall feel brilliant for my birthday. Hopefully. Iquitos is brilliant. I just sprayed it earlier. It is genuinely a wonderful, wonderful fragrance. Like, they just the bastards just don't make stuff like that anymore. And I'm sure they do it on purpose. If only just to piss me off, you know? Maybe they just do it just to wind me up, you know? Maybe they're just doing it out of pure spite for me. The shithouses. The dicks. Get back there. This was never going to work, was it, really? Nothing ever fucking behaves. Grab a couple of prednisolone, they'll perk you back up. I've got some spare. I've got some sitting there for when life literally falls apart. Like, steroids are wonderful, though, aren't they? Jonathan has the massive factice. Well, for him, it's just regular size. I've got a massive Koros, like. Ta-da! Ta-da! Good Lord! Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Luckily, I have cologne brands Rich gave me. I wrote them down. I'm going to buy some soon. Shocked I had it. Oh, that's good. What if we crowdfunded for one of us to fly to Newcastle for the sole purpose of doing a perfume raid at Richard's house? To come and pick up perfumes that you've all bought, yes. To raid and or rob my house, you would be sending them to their death. Who made my beloved en passant, says often late. Neil, we wish you a full recovery and for everything to be fantastic and go really well for you. We do. We really do, genuinely. You need to look it up and get some. Well, maybe I will. And leave some Zerjoffs behind. No. Any change in scent and composition from M7 Oud Absolute to the current M7? Both in cube bottles. Why does it smell a bit like cough syrup? It does smell a bit like cough syrup. It does. It's got that cola thing going on. I love it. I just do. Why does it smell like cough syrup? Could be the mandarin. Could be the mandarin. In fact, it's almost certainly the mandarin. It's got labdanum in it. It's got patchouli in it. It's got like a syrupy sort of patchouli in it. I don't know if there's a major difference between the Oud Absolute and the current, to be honest with you. I do know there's a little bit of a difference between the vintage, like the original M7 in the oblong bottle. Oblong. And the Oud Absolute, but it's collectively head to riches. Do not storm the house. I'm going to get a shirt made that says, I went to England and all I got were perfumes for my friends. That would be great merch. Please do, Dahlia. That'll be killer if it does come true. Yes, feel free to to crowdfund someone to come and pick up the perfumes and take them back to America. And they make your family bubbles shrink. Harris would be good gift at a brace. He's sad to get the vintage just for the bottle. Big white Koros. We're going to need a bigger screen. You are. Koros, Thermos. I'm back. What are we talking about, says Dallas. Nothing. What's the scent of our birthday going to be, says Germs. It's also Germs' birthday. It's going to be his 39th. Probably Balenciaga, Paul Homme, maybe Ambra Sultan. I don't know. Because I could wake up feeling like something completely different, you know? I love a good factice, says Jonathan. For my wang, Dahlia, check your DMs. Is that consent? You might make it in my house, but you definitely won't make it out, says Jonathan. I have a very particular set of skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. The people who steal perfumes, that is. This Koros looks like a gasoline tank, and I'm sure it would work on your lawnmower, says Stefan. Thank you, KV. All good so far, says Neil. Sorry, James. If you went on stream, I might have remembered to. Carl's birthday is also soon. It's on Saturday. There's a string of fucking
our side of Fragcom's birthdays coming up. There's quite a few people's birthdays coming up around these parts, friends. Fliss's is the day after mine. So I don't know if you've seen, but she's got herself a lovely new fetching cabinet to put her perfumes in. So I'm going to get her some white gloves. Do you know the gloves that snooker referees wear? I'm going to get her some white gloves so she can handle her bottles without having to polish them every time she does, because she'd like that kind of thing. So that'll be fun. I'll get her them. Maybe I will get her some biscuits as well. Death by equitus factis. Sounds like a Latin torture, doesn't it? Equitus factisus. Hello, Lilith. Juana Reva says, one of my new favourite fragrances is Halston's Z14. Got it for $9. Don't know the notes, but love it. That's fine. Libras have good taste. That's why we're all here. Dahlia's birthday, too. It was her birthday recently. Neil Flatman says, thoughts on Sycamore? I've not tried it, but friends are recommending. I like Sycamore, but I like it at like half the price. It's a vetiver perfume. It's a vetiver perfume, mate. Get Encre Noir instead and save yourself fucking hundreds of pounds, like. Oh my god. Oh! I'm fucking exhausted. Where would we be without Libras? You'd be a month short. I bought myself that new Vanilla Van Queer des Abyss. Please don't tell Proddy because he will bully me for it. Yes, Proddy pays anybody who likes Les Indomptables. He doesn't want people bullying him for the houses that he likes, like Parfum de Empire. Oh, you've got it already, oh. Not justice or comedy, Christina. Don't listen to my brother. Sycamore is gorgeous, says Mitra. No, God, no, often light. We are brothers in crime. Well, friends, I think I'm going to go because I'm fucking knackered. I'm knackered and I've got to go and get some stuff out of the car and it's already raining and I can't be arsed. And so, that is it, my friends. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Oh, Galen says I need to do some voiceovers. That's true. I'll either do that tonight or tomorrow. Anyway, thanks very much, everybody, and I will see you all again soon. And like the stream. Goodbye.